Hi guys, this is Mark Mattelat for Peter Silbermann Schule, and today I'm going to start a new series of videos at, well, random intervals, and these videos are not going to be about English grammar or vocabulary or exam preparation or whatever. No, this is going to be about gardening. Balcony gardening, indoor gardening, house plants, balcony plants. And what you see in the back are my cycads here. This one and this one. And you also see my pencil cactus here, and there's more to come. So I'll take you on a tour which shows you what these videos are going to be all about. All right, so you just saw my cycads, this one. You see a desert rose, this one here, an olive tree, bougainvillea, still blooming, citrus tree with, look here, citrus, lemon. There are more. There are more. You have to look closely up here and over there, and there are still some more. Then my mandevillum, Nerium, oleander, still in bloom. See here, a white one, a red one. Where are the red flowers? On the other side, leaning towards the sun. And then there is this pink oleander. Let's move over here. New buds coming here. So this guy wants to carry on blooming. Then we move over here. We have my tropical hibiscuses, lithops, which is living stone, some succulents here, more succulents here, another beautiful tropical hibiscus, Strelitzia regina. Gonna talk about that one also and explain to you why this is called Strelitzia regina. Then my beloved jade plant over there. That one, I rescued that one from a miserable death in spring. Ficus benjamina, variegated variety, this one here. And then we have my Easter cactus, my Thanksgiving cactus, which you can see pushes out buds, so it will probably be blooming around Thanksgiving, which is in mid through end of November, sometime in November. And then we have a collection of cacti here, barrel cactus, opuntias, mammillaria cactus, and those probably have to look the name up. I don't know. Well, this is what you can see on the balcony. There's more, but, well, we're going to talk about that at some other point of time. Okay, so let's carry on. All right, so here may I introduce to you My Blackie, 14-year-old Tom, he's resting. And now let's move on. This is my spider plant. This is a ZZ plant. And then we move on. My Phalaenopsis orchids here. Another Thanksgiving cactus. Anthurium. And another Phalaenopsis here, still blooming here. And here we have a Sansevieria, also called snake plant or mother-in-law plant. Mother-in-law tongue plant. Mother-in-law tongue plant is the correct name. And a baby variety, Thorn of Christ. A Kentia plant here. This is my Kentia plant. Pothos. One of the easiest to care for plants. A peace lily over here. And more Phalaenopsis orchids, also called phals. So this is a phal which has been blooming, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months, all summer long. And it doesn't seem to want to stop blooming. So there are further, here's one that's pushing out a new flower spike. Here's another one pushing out a flower spike. So there's a lot to be, there's a lot we can talk about. This is not only going to be about plants, how to care for them. This is also about all aspects of gardening. For example, potting mixes. This is a mineral mix. These phals are sitting in an orchid mix. The Thorn of Christ is sitting in a soil-based mix. So here are my Anthuriums. This one is a barrel or probably a column Sansevieria, I believe. I think it's a column Sansevieria. It is a variety of Sansevierias anyway. So here's another Anthurium in full bloom. Absolutely beautiful. Then I have a phal which is in water culture. This is an ailing plant, meaning sick. You see these wrinkles here. There are more wrinkles here. So this plant is not as healthy as it should be, and therefore I took it out of the potting medium and now put it into water culture. And let's see what's happening. Let's see whether it's going to bounce back to life and health and happiness. So then we see two cuttings of tropical hibiscus. I'm not sure if they're gonna make it. If I look at the yellow leaves, I have my doubts. But, well, maybe they will make it or they won't. Let's see. What you see here is I have just been filtering water, tap water, and what you see in the container is filtered water. And this is the solid material that is in our natural tap water. And this is not the best material to water to your plants. So I always filter my water. Here you see the containers, and there is the filtered water, etc. So we're going to be talking about watering as well, of course. And here we have two more intensive care patients. These two used to be one plant. Actually, no, there are three, but they were potted up together in one pot. And then I saw that this one wasn't too healthy and happy. Neither was this one. I repotted this into a mineral mix, and this one is sitting in watercolor now, waterculture now, because as you can see, there are hardly any roots left. So what I am going to try and find out is whether I can make the plant regrow roots. And well, I'll keep you updated. So here we are. At the end of the tour, you see I have a whole and a large collection of plants. Plants of different types, nature, origin, succulents, cactuses, epiphytes, but also plants that grow in regular soil, not just mineral mixes. But we're talking about different potting media, the strong points, the disadvantages of potting media. We're talking about light requirements, so exposure. This is a southwestern exposure with a lot of light and a lot of heat also, especially during the summer months. And there are plants that suffer during the summer months. Even though I'm living on the third floor here, but still, third floor doesn't mean that it's any cooler here. If the sun is blazing, my plants are in danger of frying. We're talking about watering requirements, and well, watering plants is tricky. We are talking about pests, because pests, where there are plants, there are also pests. And I can tell you, I've been at war with spider mites this year and last year, so 2 seasons in a row. And if I have pests, I'm gonna let you know, show you in a video how I'm gonna fight them, what remedy to use. We're talking about neem oil, chemicals, natural ways of fighting pests. But this is all that it takes if you want to be a gardener and if you want your plants to make you happy. Making somebody happy is not a one-way road. Your plants will only make you happy if they are happy and healthy, of course. If they aren't, they will not be able to make you happy. So, this is the end of it. Yeah. And two things more. Your hearing is quite right. Yes, these tutorials and these videos are going to be in English. And they're not just English classes. They are classes and tutorials on gardening. I'm going to tell you something about the plants. I'm going to tell you how to care for the plants, etc. But it's all going to be in English. But there's going to be a blog post to go along with the videos in which I explain the words and phrases and terminology that is used by gardeners and in gardening. So you may pick up some of the language, and I promise you will be able to follow these tutorials and understand what they're all about, because there will be vocabulary. There's going to be a blog post which tells you everything that I talked about in my video. So, if this is for you, I think you may have fun. If you aren't into plants, well, then this is not for you. But maybe I can catch you, and maybe I can wake you up to the beauty of plants, to the beauty of growing plants, cultivating them, having them in your homes, etc. So, see you next time, and for the moment, bye-bye.